So we wrote our own vows. Apparently I'm going first. So, you learn something new every day. So I tried to write my vows, and it all sounded stupid. It really did. It sounded corny, I didn't like it, and felt like I was trying too hard. And I realized that that was because putting into words the way I feel about my life of 10 years is impossible. We've been through hell and heck. We've been through poverty, we've been through depression, we've been through other bad things that I don't know all the words for. And if there was anybody in this world that I had to suffer with, struggle with, learn with, grow, it would be none other than you. It could only ever be you. And I guess I'll come up with a story of the vows. But I vow to continue struggling, suffering, learning, growing. Not the family though, no more of those. We're good there. We can grow as people. Until the day I die, even if you die first, I'll just think everything's fine. To me, you're literally everything. When I look at our children, I don't even see bits of me anymore. Just little jasmines. With a splash of Desmond in there just to screw them up a little bit. But I owe you my thanks and my gratitude. She didn't have to be my wife. And I'm just lucky enough that you were dumb enough to say yes 10 years ago.
So, I was trying not to cry. Juicy did not hurt. So, I also, like Desmond, did not write my vows. I also tried, but it did not work. And I think it's probably for the same reasons. I just think we are just so unconventional, that writing things is just, I'm gonna take a breath. Okay. I got this. So, when we first got married 10 years ago, I was afraid. I was afraid, I didn't know what I was doing. I was afraid that I was making the wrong decision. And I was afraid of what everybody else would think. And I let those fears guide me for a really long time. I was afraid to truly love you because I was afraid of what other people would think of if I was making the wrong decision and I put my all into something that wouldn't last. And like you said, we've made a lot of good choices, bad choices, ups, downs, whatever you want to call it. But in the end, I realized that no matter what, I know that I've made the right decision. So you're just not going to listen to me? That whole conversation. Kids, man, they're not boys. You know, we are part of that group that I can't say out loud. But anywho, if you know, you know. You know. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying. So yes, I finally decided to stop living in that space. To stop worrying about whether or not this is the right decision and enjoy what we have. And so I vow you today to do that, to enjoy us, to enjoy our love, and to let it flourish into what it is meant to be, regardless of what anybody else may think or say, regardless of whether I'm too scared to take the next step. I'm just going to take it crying, kicking and screaming, but I'm going to take it. And I appreciate you dealing with me so far, being scared and not really giving my all to you. That's it, that's all I say.
you look like you have 61.
Yes.
Okay. So, what?
Justin. You make us the bride.
About 11 years ago, I think, there was a conversation in a hospital room that your grandfather had with you. I know you remember the conversation. 10 years ago then. And unfortunately, he's not here to see the man that you've grown to be. And I believe the conversation he'd have with you today is very different than the one he had with you then. I believe what he would say to you today is, I didn't expect anything less. And I expect you to continue doing what you're doing. Don't bring no more babies here. And I know he would say that. But I know he would be very proud of you, and I think he's looking down today saying, good job, son.
I just want to say a couple words. Their relationship to me has always represented evolution. When I first met them, Desmond was a completely different person than he is now. A lot more easy to anger, a lot less patient. And Jasmine, also a lot easier to hurt very easily. You know, he would say something and it would get under her nails very fast. And over the course of the relationship, they both have grown an understanding of each other and know each other's wants and desires and needs and know how to listen to each other, and that's also extended to their children. You know, when they first had Carson, you know, they were new parents and they were learning, but as, you know, we got to number 2, 3, 4, who knows how many more we're gonna get. But I've seen their parenting evolve. I've seen them grow patient with their kids, listen to not just shut up, stop crying, but why are you crying? What do you need? How can I console you? How can I help you? I've seen this evolve into the relationship with God and how they brought God into their relationship, how they haven't been afraid to tackle anything, moved out to California with just dreams and not a plan, but figured it out and lived there for many years. And you know, they're moving back here and they have a house, they have a beautiful family, they have a room full of people that are supporting them, and I just can't wait to see the next thing that's coming in their lives. I just wish you both eternal happiness, and you guys know I'm here for you. I'll do anything for you and those beautiful children. So, love you guys.
Life is hard, no matter whether you're single, married, divorced, widowed. It really doesn't make a difference. We all go through different situations, trials and tribulations as we live and try to figure out what we're going to do. I don't want you to miss this moment because it took 10 years to get here. Despite whatever has happened or didn't happen or has gone the way you wanted it to go or didn't go the way you wanted it to go, you're still together. You're still a family, and just like everybody else in this room, you're still figuring it out. You're no worse off, you're no better off. And the thing I admire about you two the most is there's always a conversation, reflection, reaching out to people to try and get an idea of what they might have done in a situation. And every time I've seen you guys come to a fork in the road, you decide to go straight. I've never seen you guys follow anybody else's path. But you do it in your own way, and that's okay. Sometimes harder, sometimes easier, but it's genuine to who you guys are as true people. I pray that you guys continue to walk that way, and more than just nice words, I'll close with what actually has helped me in my marriage, and it's 1 Corinthians chapter 13, starting at verse 4. It says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. And it always perseveres. So I'll close with this. Why would God tell you first all the stuff you're not supposed to do, then finish with all the stuff you should always do? Part of that is the stuff you're not supposed to do has more to do with what's going on inside of you, your anxieties, your fears, your uncertainties, your doubts, your cares, and your concerns. But when you're one, you may not even say it, and the other person already knows. They carry that burden with you. So know that despite what you might be going through, what you're supposed to do is always love, always trust, and always persevere, because that's the part we're supposed to focus on, but be aware of all the things you're not supposed to do. I'll stop because I get long-winded. Congratulations and many, many more years on your marriage.